Hello, welcome to this 20-minute yoga class. This is a full body flow suitable for all levels. We'll focus on building strength in the lower body and working on some balance. When you're ready, you can meet me in a comfortable seated position. Keep your spine long, relax your shoulders, and soften your gaze or close your eyes completely. We'll spend the next few breaths in stillness and silence, settling into our bodies and the present moment. On your next inhale, reach both arms up, interlace your fingers, and point your pointer fingers up towards the sky. Lengthen through the sides of your body, and as you exhale, tilt to the left. Inhale back to center. Exhale, tilt to the right. Inhale back to center. Release your hands into your lap and start to find some movement in your shoulders. Start by making circles in one direction, and then switch, just letting your body warm up slowly. Relax your shoulders back, place your hands on your knees, and we'll move through a few rounds of seated cat-cow. On your next inhale, squeeze your shoulder blades, send your heart forward, lift your gaze. Exhale, roll your shoulders forward, round your spine, tuck your chin towards your chest. Inhale, heart comes forward, gaze lifts. Exhale, spine rounds, chin tucks in. Do this a couple more times, moving with your breath at your own pace. We'll meet back in center, and you can make your way into a tabletop. Take your hands beneath your shoulders, your knees beneath your hips, and start to find a little movement, shifting from side to side. Begin to move forwards and backwards, letting your wrists, your hips and shoulders warm up. We'll come back to center, tuck your toes under, exhale, downward dog. Find any movement that feels good. Pedaling out your feet, shifting your heels from one side, then to the other. Doing anything your body wants. Settle into stillness for one full breath. Inhale, bend your knees. Exhale, step, hop, or walk to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen your spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up, reach your arms out and up. Exhale, Mountain pose. Relax your arms by your sides. Let your palms face the front. Take a deep breath in and a long breath out. Inhale to reach up. Lift your gaze. Exhale, chair pose. Sit your hips back and down, slightly tucking your tailbone. Relax your shoulders. And on your next exhale, twist to the left, opening your arms into a T. Inhale back to center. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, back to center. Pause for one breath. Inhale to straighten your legs. Exhale, draw your hands to your heart. Ground through your right foot. Lift your left heel. Turn your toes to face out. Come into tree pose by placing your left foot against your right leg. You can keep your toes on the mat for support, or you can begin to slowly lift your left foot up your right leg. Maybe pausing at your calf, maybe lifting all the way up to your inner thigh. Keep your gaze focused on one point and stay grounded through your right foot. On your next inhale, release your left foot, square off your hips to the front of the mat, and step back into Warrior Two. Extend your arms over your legs. Keep your shoulders relaxed. Inhale, reverse triangle. Straighten your right leg, flip your right palm up, and reach your right arm back. Take 2 full breaths here, finding length in the right side of your body. Exhale into triangle pose. Release your right hand to your shin, or maybe all the way to the floor. Left arm reaches up, and your gaze can go up or down. Exhale into lizard pose. Plant both hands inside of your right foot. Release your left knee down. You can take your right foot out to the long edge of the mat to create more space. And then you can either stay in stillness or find a little movement in this pose, shifting your hips from side to side or forwards and backwards. On your next exhale, take your right knee back to meet your left and find child's pose by taking your knees as wide as you'd like, big toes to touch. Reach your arms in front of you. Relax your forehead into the mat. Take a few deep breaths here. Inhale to lift up, coming back into tabletop. Tuck your toes under. Exhale, downward dog. Press your heart back towards your thighs. Press into your palms and fingers evenly and take one more breath. Inhale to bend your knees. Exhale, step, hop, or walk to the top of your mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale to rise up, arms reach up. Exhale, mountain pose. Palms face the front, spine stays long. Take a deep breath in. Exhale through your mouth. Inhale to reach up, lift your gaze. Exhale, draw your hands to your heart. Ground through your left foot. Inhale to lift your right heel. Turn your toes to face out and come into tree pose, taking your right foot somewhere on your left leg. Keep your gaze focused on one spot and stay rooted through your left foot. On your next inhale, release your right foot, square off your hips to the front of the mat, and step back into Warrior Two. Arms extend, shoulders relax. 2 full breaths here. Inhale, reverse triangle. Left leg straightens, flip your left palm up and reach that arm back. Breathe deeply into the left side of your body. Exhale into triangle pose. Release your left hand to your shin or all the way to the mat. Right arm reaches, gaze can go up or down. Exhale into lizard pose. Plant both hands inside of your left foot. Release your right knee. Take your left foot to the long edge of the mat and find movement if you'd like, or just stay in stillness. Take your left knee back to meet your right and come into child's pose by taking both knees wide, big toes to touch. Reach your arms out in front of you and relax your forehead into the mat. Breathe deeply. Exhale slowly. Try to ground yourself within your body. Inhale to lift up, coming back into tabletop. From here, take your feet out in front of you and make your way onto your back. When you arrive, take a moment to just settle into the mat, relaxing your whole body into the surface beneath you, letting go of any tension. On your next inhale, draw your left knee in, hugging it close to your body. You can find some movement in your toes or your ankle. And on your next exhale, find a spinal twist by drawing your left leg across your body. Extend your left arm straight out from your shoulder and maybe turn your gaze towards your left hand. Inhale back to center. Extend your left leg, bend your right. You can find some movement here in your toes or your ankle. Exhale into your spinal twist. Draw your right leg across your body. Extend your right arm and send your gaze back towards your right hand. Inhale back to center. Lengthen both legs. Release your arms by your side. Close your eyes and come back to your breath. Tune in to the rise and fall of your chest and belly. Feeling your breath fill up your body. We'll spend the next minute in silence, just allowing our energy to settle and letting our practice integrate. On your next inhale, bend your knees. Let them fall gently onto one side or the other. Slowly press yourself up into a seated position, letting your spine lengthen, your shoulders relax. Take one deep breath in and a long breath out. Thank you so much for joining me for this practice. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time.